I'll be a place for you. 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 I'll be a place for you.
Yes, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to First Floor Audio. How are you doing? You all right, are you? It's lovely to see you all. Yeah? See loads of you. Yeah, Mayhem, if you need to just go and rest, you just go and shut your eyes, you know? You could just leave me on in the background anyway, couldn't you? You know, fall asleep to the music, you know? Because there's always plenty of that, as you know. And yet, I thought I'd let my hair down tonight, literally. I'm just chilling, you know. It's one of them days. So I'm gonna chill out and yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Anyway, big round of applause for everybody. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming. Yay. See, it's not normally the audience that gets a clap, is it? You know? And you know. Anywho, without further ado, let's continue with some hellos. Hello, Shelley. Not seen you in a while. Where you been? Let the side down, haven't you? Let the side down. I thought I could rely on you, but no. You feeling guilty yet? No? I need to try harder, don't I? Good to see you. Ghost Law, who's that? Oh, that, I know. Yeah, that's that here, but she's not here. Hello, Kafida. Why? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, sorry, Shelley. Look, I'm clicking on names. Oh, you are here. I just saw you wave. I did. I saw you. Hang on. I ain't got my
Stop
speaker
that.
on. So if you're talking, I can't hear you. Hang on. Oh, I can hear myself back now. That's no good.
Hello. Hello.
Why can I hear myself back?
I don't know. I didn't touch any settings.
Oh, no,
Hello.
no, it's not you. Sorry, I had the volume on YouTube on. What an idiot. What an
Oh, well,
idiot. And
I
I'm
told you.
blaming you as well. What an idiot. eh?
Of course.
Ah. Anyway, I'm still saying hello to people, right? Hello, D-Rock. Brilliant to see you here, mate.
Hi, D-Rock.
You're mowing, but listen, look, I've told you once. I've told you a zillion times, mate. You know?
Don't do it again.
No, I've told you, no, don't do it again. No, but listen, right?
You're grounded.
This is a couple of times now, right? What's more important, right? Feeding my narcissism,
Oh, Lord.
right?
Have
Right?
mercy.
No, let me speak. Feeding my narcissism, what's more important? Feeding my narcissism or seeing your girlfriend mowing the bloody lawn? I can tell you, first floor audio, mate. It's first floor audio for a reason, mate. Number one,
First floor
first.
audio.
You put me first.
Well, it's it.
Oh, boy, then. She just dropped out. I bet she went to put something in the chat. She kicked herself out. Right, as long as you have beer, we're mowing. All right, Henry, where are you? There he is. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're doing well. There's lots of people with issues right now. You know what I mean? Not good. No, I'm not happy about that. I'm not. You know? Right, who have I missed? John Keller. How could I miss you, mate? I ain't missed you, but I missed you, mate. Oh, how you been? You been all right, mate? Oh, that's good. Good to see you, fella. And Joanne. Okay. And... and Joanne. So something and Joanne. Hey, hello. Fabulous to see you. Welcome to the show, Joanne. Oh, and Joanne. And Joanne. Very lovely to see you. Yeah, very lovely. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing, mate? All right. As you can see, I haven't been at your place for a while, mate, and there is a good reason, because it's doing me no good whatsoever. I don't grow anyway. Like I said, I haven't grown one subscriber since before Christmas. There's some funny business definitely going on my channel, mate. And I'm kind of sick of it, so it's pointless trying to grow me, you know? Kind of like my stature, really. Tiny. And stagnant. I've been at JD's London, right? I've been at subscriber count, right? I've been at 1,258 to 62, 58 to 62, 58 to 62 over the past 7 months. 7 months. Not grown one iota. So I don't bother trying to network or anything anymore because it's just pointless. Because YouTube have just totally got it in for me. Infamy. They've all got it in for me. Anywho, where were we? Yeah, so good to see you, Kevin. I will pop in now and then just to say hello, but it won't be to try and gain anybody. There you go, Mayhem, look. Hello to all I missed. Going to background. Love to everyone. You go and lay down, mate. You go and lay down. You get yourself some well-earned rest. You keep your heart at a nice, mild beat structure. You know, like dudum, dudum, dudum. We don't want none of this. Nah. Calm yourself. You're really calm. Yeah, the goal's been set, Kafida. The goal has been set. So, you know, just to see. So I'm going to start some music in a minute. But we've got Steve here. He's hiding in the background somewhere. You know, I don't know if he's actually here yet. And we have got Kafida there. But as soon as I see their faces, they can join me proper, can't they? In the meantime, it's a bit cruel that, isn't it? The meantime. Oh, see, I did that funny enough. No? Yeah. Anyway, here's a track for you. This is called Impossible Arrangement. It is. I'm not lying. I wrote it. It's track 68 from the Night Writer tracks, of which there's 100, which I will start uploading as soon as I've done my little video for. Enjoy. This is Radio 1FA back-to-back original tracks. It's a full pint of rock milk mucker, not half. Yeah, track 68, Impossible Arrangement. That was off of the Night Rider tracks, of which there's 100. And yeah, I stopped doing that show, and I think it was a mistake, but hey, you know. Because even though it was quiet, at least it was an actual something, you know. Hello, Steve.
But
how you
everybody does enjoy those chill and chat nights too.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I get to do anything anyway there, don't I? And do you know what I mean? It's not like it's not like it's not interesting enough, I suppose. I mean, it's just as much as anybody else does. There's a lot of YouTubers that all they do is chat.
Yeah.
You know, so at least with what I can do, I can add a little bit of music to the spice.
That's all I do. I talk about missing people and weird stuff. So there you go.
Yeah, but I mean, you also produce a lot of videos, so yeah, you know, it's a bit different for you, mate. You know. But hello, D-Rock. I forgot to say hello to you, mate, didn't I? Hello, mate.
Yeah. Hey, D-Rock, how you doing, buddy?
I never forgot to say hello to him. I'm just doing it just to be
John
pedantic.
Keller, Henry Nelson, you're in our prayers, buddy. Who else is here? Ann Joanne, Shelley Montgomery. Tuber
I
Chat.
tell
I
you
saw
that
Pam
Mayhem
in
is
here.
here. Mayhem was here, but she's obviously just resting up, you know.
Yeah. Hope you get better, Pam. You're in our prayers too.
Indeed. To anybody that's suffering right now, you know, we're our hearts are with you. We're all thinking of you. Oh, look at that. Let's see, D-Rock's in there, mate. He wants another hour, and I ain't even done an hour yet. But he wants the 3-hour job.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Thank you very much, D-Rock. You the man. You the man. Anyway, like I said, who's more important,
Nice to do
me
that.
or your girlfriend? You know, you know. I'm right though, Steve. And I, Steve. Stick up for me, Steve.
Yep, that's right. Whatever he
Yeah,
says.
see,
Over here.
that's it. See, I'm right. He knows I'm right.
There you go.
There you are. See. Anyway, Steve Stockton, gentlemen. Steve Stockton.
See, Katita's here, but not here.
Yeah, Kafita's always here, but not quite here. See, I mean, there's a cat right in the.
Howdy.
Look at the cat. Look,
There you
the
go.
cat
Nosy
keeps
little
appearing
devil.
and disappearing.
Now that's entertainment.
Don't get on there,
See,
Lucky. We feel.
there we go. See, now listen. As we know, cat videos sell. Okay, so you just bring that cat on anytime you want, right? And all I have to do is put in the in the description, pussy galore.
Oh,
Looks like you've got it
that's
in
how
a
he got his
dryer or
name.
something. It's spinning around there. Is it in the? You got it in the
He's a
dryer?
trickster. Loki is very
Where are
fitting.
you then? Where are you? Because you know you've got a nice first for audio backdrop there. I like that.
Yeah, I removed the bed there, and we'll have to insert a couch or something somehow, or I don't know. But I meant to reverse the image that way. The neon stuff's on the left because that's the way the picture was originally. Now I'll have to redo it again one day.
No, that's
Sometime.
fine how it is. What's wrong with that?
Okay, but if I mirror my cam or mirror my whatever, it's already checked right now. So if I turn it off, it'll be backwards in the. What is? It's the lettering backwards now? What in the world?
No, the lettering's not
Okay.
backwards. It's perfectly fine.
I thought
Absolutely
it
fine.
looked backwards for a second.
It's wonderful. You did a lovely
Are
job.
you lying? I'll look on my television.
No, it looks perfectly fine. It's absolutely fine.
I
Why
gotcha.
would I lie? Why would I lie about such things?
Okay. Oh,
That's a pointless effort, that is, isn't it?
I didn't
Lying.
turn the coffee pot on. It's still flashing. I'll be back. It should have been done, but it just
Okay.
takes 30 seconds per cup.
Okay, well,
But
in the meantime, I'm going to play the next track.
shaking off a headache. It's getting there.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, you just look after yourself. Right, here we go.
I
Everybody
got the
knows this
boss
one.
with me.
Oh, hang on. Hang on then. Here he is. Holden.
Can you wave hi? You see Holden in there? You right? He went over the river and through the woods and visited great grandma today.
Did he? Did he now? Hey?
So here it is.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Look.
I don't know
Bless
how
his
long
heart.
he'll be on. He's not one to cooperate. He's got stuff to do, don't you, buddy? Yeah, I'm just making it worse. There we go. That's a
He's a
little bit
little
better.
darling. You leave him alone. You leave his little hair alone. Oh, mate. What's he doing to you, Holden, eh?
Trying to get it out of his eyes.
Ah, he's all right. He's
You
all right.
Tell
Look at
everybody,
him.
hey, hold. Say hi. 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 Can you wave? He was waving today. Yeah, he's kind
There's
of.
Judy. Hello, Judy.
Hey, Judy, how you doing? Holden's here with me. I'm just going to bring him on for a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh, I've got a tickly throat.
He grabbed
That's
the
not good.
mouse pad there. I hope he didn't, or the mouse thing. Uh-oh. Lost his
Uh-oh.
binky. There, here we go. Lost his bird quad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He can't even bloody hear me anyway. I don't know why I bother.
Yeah, he can probably hear a little bit. They're not fully closed headphones. Say hi. Say hi to Lee. Say hi to Uncle Lee. Hear the music. Yeah, he hears it.
See, everybody's saying hello to him now, look. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a
Yeah,
cake.
he
as
can
fast
do
as
it
you
when he wants
Brick it
to.
and pat it and mark it with B. Stick it in the oven for baby and me.
Sounds like a Pet Shop Boys version of it.
Yeah.
So, you can do it. Do.
I don't say, because I don't do covers on a Thursday night, right? Thursdays is purely Radio 1FA, back-to-back original Guilfoyle tracks. Isn't
Good
that
stuff.
right, Holden?
Good
Isn't that right,
stuff.
Holden? Yeah.
That's
you-
right, isn't it? That's,
Yeah,
that's right, Uncle
that's
Lee.
That's it.
Hoping for somebody to get into.
That's it. Yeah, see? See, he agrees totally. See, I knew he would. So does everybody else. Let's play a record. Come on.
Play a record.
We're holding things up here.
Thanks,
We're
Pam.
holding things up. What's this one then?
The calm before the storm. Right, Holden?
Well, it's one thing to be upset with someone. Yeah, one thing to hold a grudge over one mistake. Oh, one mistake isn't much to make. It's one mistake. And you're sorry, you're so sorry. But it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the cloud will break so that the sun can shine. Lately it's something to be in love with someone. Ain't it shameful?
many people's favourite, that one, for some reason. It's not one of my
I
favourites.
love that
must
one. I've
admit.
used that one in some of my shows too. I used
You
that one in
have?
the live I did last Friday night because it was storming
Yeah,
here.
you also like Shutters quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah, that one's just long enough to take a break when I'm doing my radio show.
Yeah.
Judy, the outfit fits great. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You'll see it on him soon. Hey, Butterfly Girl, how you doing?
Yeah, Butterfly Girl, and thank you very much. That's goal number 2. That's the second one towards the goal. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. We have been going now for 31 minutes. In that time, only 2 records have been played, and it's supposed to be Radio 1FA, back-to-back original tracks. It's a full pint of rock, not off. I know I'm an idiot, all right, but it's my show. If I want to be an idiot, I'll be an idiot. Isn't that right, Steve? Stick up for me, Steve.
Whatever he says up there.
You know what? I've got a tickle in my throat, and it seems to be every time I come and sit in here. I don't know if there's like.
You need
dust
some
that
Iron
gets
Brew.
into- I can't think of anything worse.
Have a tickle in your
Yes, I
throat
can.
and diarrhea.
Pepsi.
That would be pretty bad.
Pepsi, that would be worse. Or Coke. Ugh. Or gloopy, syrupy crap. No good for a vocalist's throat, mate. All that sort of stuff. It's like milk as well. Milk's no good either.
I believe he's ready to go back over here. I'll be back in just a minute.
Mate, why don't you sort it out? We didn't want him here anyway, did we, Jadis Lannerman? No! It's a joke. It's just a little joke. We love Steve Stockton. Wow, you know, it's sort of. It's a nice one. I know who likes this one. This is called Long Shot. shot. Yeah. I don't know whether we should go straight into the next track or not, Steve. What do you reckon? Because I've got one all lined up, ready to go.
Dealer's choice there, buddy.
I've got a whole list all ready to go. And yes, I do drink Coca-Cola, and it's got to be not I can't have that sugar-free crap, right? It has to be the full sugar one, only with whiskey.
Are you able to get the Mexican Coca-Colas there that are made with real cane sugar and not the fructose stuff? They're much, much better.
I bet they are. No, we don't get that here, mate. This is
They have
England, mate.
actual sugar
That we've
in
had. Don't forget, look at the ingredients you guys get as well compared to ours. Ours are strict. I mean, we're really actually quite blessed, really like that. That's the one thing they do for us, right? They will not have these chemicals and shit in our foods. And
Good deal.
you guys have about, say for instance, you have a McDonald's burger. In your McDonald's burger, you've got about 16 different things in it that you just don't need. In ours, there's like
The
4.
McDonald's nuggets, they're not even really chicken. It's just
No.
like
It's reconstituted crap. Basically, it's all the beaks, the feet, and all the crap. that's
which
thrown
technically
away,
is still chicken, but
which
not a
is
part of
still
chicken you don't
that's
eat.
why they can get away with calling it chicken, right?
Yeah.
Because
Just
it
like hot
contains-
dogs, even though they say they're all beef, my dad used to say, yeah, lips and buttholes, it's still beef. It came from a cow, but that's
Yeah.
your all beef hot
it
dogs.
contains chicken, so you can't sue them. But it's all the scrapings, after they've taken the breasts off and the wings and the legs and sold
It's the
all that. lot.
byproducts, yeah.
It's the crap that's left. It's the same as a lot of meats, like mince meats and stuff. It's the leftovers a lot of the time. The sinew and the connective tissue.
Yeah.
The connective tissue is the white stuff between the meat bits. That mainly get cut off. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. That's why I'm not into all these ready-made meals and stuff like that. I don't like it. I think it's vile. I don't know about you, but I can taste it when it's real meat or when it's not.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very big meat eater. So of course, when I eat a steak, I know that's a piece of steak. Do you know what I mean? I can see it's where I know what part of the cow it's from. It's from the hide, from the hind end. You know what I mean? From the rump. But with these things that are reconstituted, anything that's reconstituted and put into a shape, I don't trust it one little bit.
Yeah, you look on some of the stuff, it'll say mechanically separated chicken.
Yeah.
Technically, that's not much different than roadkill.
Exactly. Honestly, it's the basically they put the bones into a vat as well and basically boil all the chicken off of the bone, and then separate the bone from that stuff, and then that all gets mashed up into a paste basically. Then put all their additives in it and flavorings, right, and colorings, and then they squeeze it out of a tube into shapes, and then they deep fry that with a coating of what's it called? Chicken nuggets I'm talking about. With a coating of batter.
Yeah.
It's just that's why when you break them open, it looks like chicken, but it's not quite right. It doesn't. It's not like when you get a chicken breast and you can strip it apart. Because whenever I make a chicken sandwich, right, or a chicken long roll, I always go and buy a rotisserie chicken, strip off the breast, and I peel it apart so it's all in strips, and I put it in like that. Much nicer, but it's rotisserie and just.
Yeah. You can actually tell it's a chicken.
Yeah, well, I see it's a chicken.
Yeah.
It's like if you go and buy a chicken, you bring it home, you cook it, then, you make your sandwiches or whatever out of that. I much prefer that than anything reconstituted. It's horrid because that it's basically just mashed up load of all the scrapings, all the leftovers. You're eating the cheap crap.
Yep.
Apart from when you get things like bird's eye fish fingers and stuff, because you open that up, you can see it's the fishy flesh. You know what I mean? Where that like you'd get from as we would from the chip shop. You know, it breaks off in those mad shapes. You know. Yeah. Anything that you buy that doesn't look like the actual flesh or the sort of thing, it's not right. Sorry, all you veggies out there. Let's do this. This is Trust and Change. Sorry you're not here, Stephen, but Stephen's internet's playing up. We're talking Charinator. Hello, Mark. Detached from my feelings. Beginning all over again. Right back to the start. I welcome wisdom into my heart. It's a step in the right direction. Staring me in the face, the one thing I can trace. It's a step in the right direction. Trusting change is good, and a step in the right direction. In touch with the issues. Beginning to rebuild. Trust in Change there. By Stag and Me. But
There
really,
you go, Cherinator. And Judy,
Oh, he's
that
on
Coke
our
I was
side,
holding
the
up,
side
that
from
was
that
one of the Mexican ones. It tastes like Coca-Cola did when I was a kid back in the 60s and 70s.
I remember that when I was
It
a
has
kid.
pure cane sugar in it. Doesn't
Coke
have
was-
fructose, corn
was
syrup, any of that crap. It's sugar.
Yeah, Coke was amazing back in the day.
Yeah.
But they always try to say as well, like things weren't bigger, it was your hands that grew and it looked smaller. No, that's bullshit. It's like wagon wheels. I remember wagon wheels when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys get wagon wheels. They're big. They were big round things, right? 2 slabs of biscuit sort of thing with a marshmallow in between and covered in chocolate, right? When
Yeah,
we
here
were
they call
kids-
them moon pies. They're down south anyway.
Ah, right, okay. So back in the day, they were huge.
They were like
massive.
half
They
as
were
big as your head.
Nowadays,
Now they're
they're
about
about
this
that big.
big.
Nowadays, they're about that big, right? And they try to bullshit you by saying, no, they do. They downsize everything. They downsize and up the price, right? So that when it first comes out, it tricks you into buying it because they give you away so much. But they do that on purpose. It's a advertisement trick, isn't it? Basically, to get you into it.
Sold by weight, not volume. That's why they put this much in a box this big.
Yep, exactly.
So you get that big box of cereal and
So,
think, wow,
makes
you
it
open it
look
up,
like
it's
you've
not
got
even
all that.
half full.
Well, it's the same as you call them, chips, crisps, right? You know, you'll get a packet and the packet's that square and in there's a little bit at the bottom of it.
Yep.
Bloody disgraceful. It's a rip-off and it's just lies. It's it's blatant lying, really. I mean, oh no, we need the room to put the name in that and the pack, to make it stand out and stuff. Yeah. You're on about you care so much about the freaking planet, and yet you'll make all these packagings massive and stuff. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Oh, hello, Steve's disappeared. Well, he'll be back. Yeah, there he is. He's back.
Okay.
Don't know
Now,
what happened there then, mate?
I think my internet stopped briefly. I'm going to have to go ahead and get on out here, though. It's almost 7 p.m. on the East
No
Coast.
worries, mate. No worries.
So
I understand,
go to
mate. No
bed
one else
soon.
does.
We're going to join him. I woke up last night about midnight. I had trouble going back to sleep. Got up 2 or 3 times, and then Holden's ready to get up about 5. So Steve Stockton's tired.
Oh, Stevie. Stevie needs
But
some
it's
Stevies.
worth it. It's worth it for my son and my wife. So
Of course it is, mate. Of course
it's
it
all
is.
good.
Wow.
Chair Nader, good to see you, buddy. All right. Thanks, D-Rock. Yeah, I'm going to head on out of here. Love, peace, and chicken grease, as Cathedra likes to hear me say. But Judy, I will. I'll give everybody hugs and kisses. Lee,
I'll
love
see
you,
you
brother.
later, buddy. Love you, buddy. See you later, man.
See you Saturday. Or no,
Yeah,
what's
see you-
today?
see
Yeah,
you
Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, man. Rock and roll,
All
baby.
right.
I'm sure you'll
Rock
be
and roll.
listening somewhere in the
See
background
you
anyway,
later.
won't you?
Yep.
All right, I'll
I'll
catch
have
you
it
later,
played
mate.
in the background. Good night, everybody.
Night, buddy.
Unfortunate.
We have a replacement, though. Look, we got a replacement, ladies and gentlemen. No, look, she's hiding now. Don't hide, Kafida.
Well,
Don't
that's-
hide.
Get in touch with me, or get in touch.
In touch with me, it's called.
In touch. That's what I said. That's right.
In touch with me. Yeah, I'm not playing
That
that one
one.
yet. Anyway, I've already got plans, and the plan is this.
I don't want to hear your plans. Stop that.
Yeah,
My,
no,
our,
no.
It's called our
We-
plan. Get it right,
no,
sir.
No, and I'm not
You-
going to play our plan either. So this is
Oh.
second chances in brackets,
Okay.
day by day.
Of course. Hi, Judy. Muting.
You can say hello to everybody. I don't care. It's only the
Hello,
start of the
everybody. D-Rock. Hi, Chair. Butterfly girl. Mayhem, like me. Love those commercials. Okay, muting now. What is
Take it day by day. It never seems to go the way you planned it. Just like my Sandman, you can find a new way. Take it day by day. 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 I've tried before, but it never mattered. Fate was in charge. Felt my life was shattered. It never seems to go the way you planned it. Just like my Sandman, you can find a new way. Take it day by day. It never seems to go the way you planned it. Just like my Sandman, you can find a new way. Take it day by day. Day by day. Day by day. Day by day. Ah. Next one is for Nicole. If you're still listening, I'm sure you are. This is Circuits Blown. Hello, Lisa, as well, by the way.
Welcome in, doll.
Circuits Blown. Yeah, that was another track 22 from the Night Rider album. Say it, album. Night Rider. Night Rider Collection is the right way to say that, because there's 100 of them.
Ooh, I like that. It's kind of like
I know
my
you
iPhone.
do. I know you do. Yeah, I know you do. Look, I am so lazy. I've got so much
I like
to
the
do.
thing.
You know, I've got 100. Obviously, I've got those 100 tracks to actually upload to YouTube yet, and then to put them into a playlist of Night Rider completed tracks. I'm going to just call it Night Rider Collection. You know, because I've already got a Night Rider, obviously the live Night Rider writings. What's this?
Now, I've been known to put a shine, as they say, when I hear pour some sugar on me. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, well, I won't be doing any of that because it's Thursday.
I was just saying, in
Yes,
reference
I
to
know.
Lisa's comment.
Yeah, and I do. Oh right, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. Sorry, I apologise. But I would like to do the record that you suggested in the First for Audio chat. That's a good record. That is. That's it. John Cicada. It's a good record. That. Anywho. On with the show, because this is Radio 1FA back-to-back original tracks. Now this one. I never believed in meeting online, thinking the impossible thing was making true connections. I was changed in an instant, in the blink of an eye, with an introduction to the most beautiful soul. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, Capita kind of way. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away, Capita kind of way. You couldn't convince me that meeting online would ever amount to anything at all. But I was changed in an instant, planning to meet her in the Cedar, California. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, complete a cat gray. We fell in love over 5,000 miles away, complete a cat gray. Convinced to the point of packing all I would need, and making a trip to get down on one knee. I was planning to meet her in the Cedar, complete a cat gray. Oh yeah, yes, she got her own song. Because what it is, Lisa,
Whoop, whoop.
and hello Callum, by the way. What it is, Lisa, is that what I used to do a lot of, well, because I don't get anybody new now, because I'm not being shown out on YouTube streets, so I don't get many newcomers, only through word of mouth now, I think. But even then, my subscriber count doesn't go up for some odd reason. But yeah, your name would make a good song because it bounces nice, Lisa Ray. You know, it's all because of Lisa Ray or something like that. You know what I mean? It'd be easy to put in the song. Anyway, how I came up with Kafida's song, I was just literally plonking around because I used to sing to people when they come in. I'd sing them a song with their name. And a lot of the time it's funny because people's names are usually an obscure name, not an actual name, as you know. You know what these things are like my handle kind of thing on the YouTube streets is First Floor Audio. You've got Butterfly Girl there, you've got D-Rock, you've got a lot of names that are, you know, obscure. You've got Blue Chicken, for instance, he comes in there. The Cherinator, you know. Who else? There's no one else here I can really refer to.
Judy, I'm in East Tennessee.
Yeah, I did say you was in Tennessee. But yeah, so generally names are fairly easy depending on the name, but it's the reason I used Kafida is because, like I said, I went over to Steve's show. He invited me over to his show one day, and he wanted to show me off kind of thing and show people what I did. So I just picked someone out of the audience, and it happened to be Kafida, because I found her name interesting, and she was in the chat as Kafida Cat Grey. And I thought, wow, that's a really weird and unusual name. Obviously, it's Kafida Grey, but Cat is her name for short, or a nickname or whatever. But the whole thing of Kafida Cat Grey sounded great. And then I did these chords like how I did them. Then it was pretty much straight away. And I went away, and within about 2 weeks, Kafida, about 2 weeks. She's not even here, is she? She's here, but she's not here. She does that a lot. But yeah, within about 2 weeks, I had the song. I never believed in meeting online, which is a true thing. I didn't ever believe in all that, this sort of malarkey, about people falling in love and that. And I thought I'd use that as a hook, about people that fall in love on the internet and that somehow get together and end up together. Like Steve Stockton and Nicole, they met each other via the internet, actually hanging out on their date night on First for Audio, and they used to listen to my music while on a date, sort of an online date. They used to listen to Radio 1FA. And so I'm quite proud of that. And they ended up together, married, and now they've got a child. It's bloody brilliant. So, it's nice to be part of that, Another story I can remember, like how I met my wife and that. But, yeah, the Kafida Cat Grey song came out pretty easy, really. And it just depends on what sort of mood I'm in at the time when I write, So... Lisa Ray. See how that comes out? Look at that ugly mug there, look. Oh, Lisa Ray. See, just saying the name is really good. Lisa Ray. It's all because of Lisa Ray. It's really easy, no matter what chord I play. Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray. It's really actually quite easy. So I could put your name into a song very easily. Sounds like a Billy Joel song. Yeah, probably not far wrong there. Apart from my key range. My key range is nowhere near. He sings so high. Like a lot of pop artists really sing very, very high. It's hard work. It really is. Oh, thanks, Katie. Hello, Katie, by the way. Hello, Katie. Oh, it's Katie's kitchen. Hello, love. Are you right? Want a nice cup of tea? Come on in, love. Put your feet up. Oh, one more. Yeah, one more for the 1 more hour. We've got 3 so far. So, come on. 2 more. Because it's almost an hour and a half I've been running for already. Oh, Lisa, look, that's number 4. I only need 1 more now, and I can do an extra hour after the time is up. Yeah, 4 is brilliant. Thank you very much, guys. This is very, very lovely. So, getting back to this Lisa Ray thing, right? I'd want to find something. Lisa, you've done it. Yay! Oh, thank you very much. That's very lovely of you. Bless you. So, let's think about this. Let's have something nice. She came into my life Lisa Ray. Never thought it could be so nice with Lisa Ray. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, see something like that? Sweet, isn't it? Don't you reckon, Kat? Sweet, isn't it, babe? Sweet.
She loves food like Rachel Ray and John
No.
Killer.
No. Just, how about no?
How about no? What is that all about? I forgot to turn my TV down.
Yeah, everybody's impressed for the first 5 minutes and then they leave me.
Traitors, come back here. Where are you going? Get on TV. Where's my clicker?
You have headphones on though. Ooh, do you now? Hanging easy, it's hanging easy. Hanging easy, hanging easy, easy. It's all about Lisa Ray. It's all about Lisa Ray. See how easy it is? Oh, Lisa Ray. From the first time that you came here, I knew you would be fun. From the first time that you came here, I knew we'd fooled up. Lisa Ray. Ooh, Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray. From the first time that I saw you, Lisa Ray. Yeah, the first time that I saw you, girl, I knew we'd be okay. Lisa Ray, Lisa Ray, hey, Lisa Ray, Lisa Ray, Ray, yeah, Lisa Ray. Oh, it's Yeah, Mona Lisa, a great song by Nat King Cole. I loved Nat King Cole myself. Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, that's quality artist right there. So was Natalie, though. Natalie Cole was a great singer as well, you know. Brilliant singer.
Stop that howling, you. You know who you are, D. Robert.
Hey, D-Rock,
Woo.
good to see you, mate.
How all you want, sir.
See, look, he's giving me some more time, because I reckon in between kisses, right, he's like
He's
leaning
coming up for
over.
air at least.
When he's coming up for air, he's just typing in the chat to make it look like he's here. He's not. He's too busy cavorting. You know, other things are more important than Lee G. What the hell, man? What is going on? I love you, mate. You know it's a joke. If you don't, tough. I haven't played this one for a while, but I'm gonna, because I'm
I got a
scared
feeling
to.
you're gonna play.
You're not even gonna realise.
Stop that.
Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In dancing and drinking.
From the Night Rider collection, track number 77, Dancing in Dreams. Not off. Dancing in Dreams, track number 77 from the Night Rider collection. And hello, Steve. Welcome to the show, Steve. Welcome. Hello, mate. Oh, Stephen.
Hello, my friend.
Stephen, you're there, mate. It's great to see you.
Hold on 2 seconds, I can hardly hear you, man. I need to turn the volume up.
Hang on. I didn't say this could start. I hit the space bar. I don't understand why it did that.
Hello there, my friend. How you doing?
I'm done all right, mate. You're all right, mate. That's great to see you.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
As I said to you in the messenger, I'm having issues with my internet, so my phone might need.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what you get for using your phone. You know.
No, it's about the Virgin, you know.
Listen, mate. Shit happens. I won't use Virgin.
I will.
Well,
S890.
I've got. I must correct myself. I haven't got a Virgin phone, right? But I have got Virgin Internet, and it doesn't really let me down, I must admit. I don't have problems with it. It's very rare that it goes down or anything.
I will. They're doing my boxing.
To
the
hello, friend Lee.
and Lee.
Oh, mate, yeah.
And I've been as well.
You know what?
I've been.
Yeah, I get it, mate. Yo, Captain Steve, first matey chair. First mate chair, right? There he is.
Did you like that? Lee, did you like that?
What's that? Did I like what?
The chair, the wee server guy in the chair?
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah. You're just so amazing, mate. You're too amazing for my liking, mate. I think.
Do you want that? You want that?
I'm gonna have to put a stop to you coming in here, mate.
Lee,
Could you just come in here and take over the show, mate? You know, you're so.
Lee, you want that?
No, I'll tell you what it is. I know what it is with you. You're just enigmatic, mate. That's what it is.
Come here, wee man. Come here, wee man.
You're mocking me, aren't you? You don't want to be around when the laser goes off.
Wee man, come here a minute.
No, mate, I don't do that, mate. I definitely don't do what I'm told, mate.
How you been anyway, bro?
Yeah, Richard Branson's Virgin, yeah. But, you know, it is what it is.
Hold on, give me a second. My battery.
I thought it was going to say Richard Burton when I first saw it, right? And
Finally, there's a true gentleman.
All I could think of when I saw the.
Thank you, Kefira. Thank you very much, my dear.
What's that?
But finally, there's a true gentleman.
Oh, we're okay.
Rubbish,
right,
he
I see
says.
how it is. Yeah, well, you know what I'd do about that. See you later. Anyway, right, Jeremy, I hope you're not going to be lippy, mate, because then you'll lip and you'll be off and all just like that. You know what I mean? So, careful, right? And
My nose
woman,
itches.
listen,
Got
that
little
woman.
itch right there. Sorry.
Listen, that woman. You watch them itches with that middle finger.
Lee,
All
you are
Just
not
don't do it
OT.
again. What? I was scratching my nose. Whose finger?
Where
What?
are we landing? On a runway, Lisa.
Yeah, my big nose.
Hi, Lee, can I say hello to everybody?
Yeah, go on and you say hello.
Hi, Lisa Ray. Hi,
We're doing your
Katie.
pee-pee
Hi,
numbers. Let's go.
Judy. Hi, Kefira. Hi, Lee. Hi, Henry. Hi, T-Rock. Hi, John. Hello, everybody.
You're still lurking or listening.
Hey. Hey.
And yes, I'm in a dark room. I'm in my kitchen.
So you're nude again. Okay.
He's in his kitchen.
No,
Going
Whatever
with
the hell a
D-Rock
kitchen-
stunts.
Whatever the hell a kitchen is.
I guess. Everybody's being very here. I'm taking my doggies out. I'll be right back.
deserves it all. She's reaching out her heart, crying for the chance to be free. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Someday she'll have everything, 'cause she never asked for anything. Not anything at all. Her life that day defies gravity. She's carried on the breeze. She's reaching out her heart, taking the chance. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. She's reaching out her heart, taking the chance. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Get carried away. Get carried. Dropped out, did it, mate? Dropped out.
Yeah, I was trying to put backspace and on mute. And possibly I can hear you in the music now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
See, I'm going to bust you.
Oi, Charinator,
I'm going to do
get out.
I'm going to do you in.
Don't you point at me. That's very rude to point. Oi.
Yeah,
Can't
Lee.
believe you. Yeah.
What?
What?
Had to go to the doctor again.
What?
I had to
You
go to the
trying to-
doctor.
Don't bring me down.
Oh, mate, do you want to see why?
No. No.
Just told you.
You ain't
Oh,
got a
it's
leg
not
to
my
stand.
fault.
You ain't got a leg to stand on anyway, mate.
Hit my leg.
All I can see is a chair, bits of chair on the floor. What's happened?
You see a white bandage? You see a white bandage?
No, I can't see. I can't see your leg or anything, mate.
Hold on.
All we can see is a load of stuff on the floor.
Hold on.
No.
I'm taking on the
I
camera.
don't know. What are you trying to do? Taking over my show, eh? What are you trying to do? Anyway, let's get on with some music, mate, eh, shall we? Because that's what we're here for, isn't it?
Perfect.
Chernator, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm just reversing.
This vehicle is reversing. This vehicle
All
is
clear.
reversing.
So you can still see me, right? So you're
Yeah.
ready. The band-aid.
Oh, right, okay. Well, thanks for showing your leg, mate. I mean, that's showing a bit of leg, are we? I see. Yeah,
Well,
don't do that
that's
to
what-
us, mate, because that's scary enough just looking.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying to you. I had a wee accident in my leg again.
Okay. All right. Well, just don't do it again. All right. You know my attitude. Now, don't do it again. This is just looking anyway. By the way, just saying. The first record I wrote in my first studio, which you've seen pictures of it on here. This is the first track that I wrote, that I mixed and mastered. Yeah, that I produced the first time, a proper record of my own, in my own studio. This is called Just Looking.
She's a girl been searching for the man of her dreams, feeling like there will never be that special someone. Her day-to-day existence always clouded by thoughts of love, where she's longing to be. She pictures the scene from the movie screen. She plays the leading lady, holding on to her lover's hand, watching the sun go down. Just looking for love, just looking for someone, just looking for someone to love, just looking for one thing, just wanting a lifetime with somebody there, somebody, with somebody there, somebody, with somebody there. Somebody, oh, somebody there. A boy she knows from a while ago came back on the scene today. From memory, as she recalled, it ended when he went away. She just so happened to meet him while out in the rain one day, catching each other's eyes, reflecting smiles. The rest is history. Just looking for love, just looking
just looking. Like I said, my first real track that I produced.
Somebody there. Looking glass. That made me think
Just
of
looking for
rose-colored
someone.
glasses.
Just looking for someone to love. Just looking for one thing. Just wanting a lifetime with somebody there. Just looking for love. Just looking for someone. See, if I did that again now, I wouldn't fade it out because that was old school, you know, these fade outs. You know, I'd completely just do a nice ending on it. You know, I'd be like, just looking for love, just looking for someone, just looking for someone to love, just looking for one thing, just wanting a lifetime with somebody there, somebody, with somebody there, somebody there. Somebody there, just looking for love, just looking for someone. That's how I'd end it. Simple but sweet. Do you know what I mean, Kafida? She knows what I mean. She knows exactly what I mean. Do you know why? Like this record, she loves it. She loves it, she does. I don't know why. They're not all great. This is Your Love. Drives me to distraction, it does. Your Love drives me
to distraction.
to distraction. It does. Isn't that right,
You're
Sharon?
full. You're full of must
Drives
follow.
me to distraction. Her love, doesn't it?
Well, you're cool. Just next. Pretty please.
love drives me to distraction. It pulls me away. Don't know where I am.
Hey, Lee, she does.
My
like
name's
to-
not Haley. If you call me that
Well,
one more
hell yeah.
time, I'm gonna. I
Who
swear
said
to
that?
God.
Slap.
Hey, man, listen up. It says, yeah, Lee. She drives anybody to distraction.
Her distraction.
Yeah, we bump.
What did he call me?
I missed that. I didn't hear a word
Son
of
of a
that because I don't listen to idiots. You know what I mean? There's limits. There's limits, mate. All right. Okay.
Neither does your wife.
Now you did have me stumped, mate. You did.
Hey, you've not got like to stand on me.
She's a very patient woman.
I beg to differ, mate.
Did you know them? I know what your favourite song is.
No, you don't.
Let's all do the hop. Oh, baby.
Oh, wait, don't
let's
do
all
that. Don't do
the hop.
that. Don't do that. You'll give me a copyright claim.
Is that the guy that used to wear the clocks?
I don't
Oh.
know. All I know is that Cherinator's a fool coming in here.
There's a
starts
show on
spilling
MTV.
spilling out cover versions on me show.
The Humpty Hump or oh, I can't remember his name.
Lee,
Your cool must accompany your love.
What's that, mate? I'm going to
Fool
do
for
some
love.
jazz. Here we go. Let's have some jazz. Here we go. We ready?
Flavor Flav, that's it. Flavor Flav. Oh, you get on your nerves quick. He's clinking. He has a tune called TikTok.
I do have a tune called TikTok. Would you
Before
like to hear
TikTok
it?
came out.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, well,
give me
I
the-
wrote
Sure.
TikTok. I wrote
And then
TikTok
you're
back
cool.
in 2007.
yeah, Kefita. Yeah, getting words and that all mixed up is crazy, especially with
Well, getting
Like-
your thirds waddled up.
Aye. it's mad, especially when you're dyslexic, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I've got dyslexia as well. I'm on the scale. Anyway, we don't
He's
worry about
intelligent,
things
but
like
has
that.
trouble reading.
We're not worrying about things like that. We're just going to get on with some music.
Hey, we all
and
have
let
something.
Cherinator shush. This is called TikTok. Before there was a TikTok. Isn't that right, Cherinator?
Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock tick. Down the clock, the ticking never stops. It's driving me crazy. Drifting on, no wait a second. I think it's getting louder. And I won't get no sleep, cause I'm keeping the beat as I'm watching the second night. One foot starts tapping and the other joins in. I end up dancing around. No, I can't live without music. No, I couldn't go a day without a song. No, I could never be happy without music. With music in my heart, it would always beat in time. By midday, the ticking's got away covered up. by noise pollution. In the background you can sometimes hear somebody tuning their radio. Then workers start drilling and digging the ground, so you close all your windows and doors. You turn on your own songs to drown out the sound, but you can't help dancing around. Oh, I can't live without music. Oh, I couldn't go a day without a song. Oh, I could never be happy without music. With music in my heart, it would always be a time. I can't live without music. No, I couldn't go a day without a song. No, I could never be happy without music. With music in my heart, it would always be a time. So I talk tick tock, tick tock, talk tick tock, no, talk tick tock, talk tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Yeah, that song's called TikTok before even there was even an imagining of TikTok. That was back when there was MySpace. How about that?
No, that's going back donkey.
Yeah, and back when it was really popular. That's the first social media thing I went on, was that. And then in 2009, was it? Or 2000, no, 2013. I think that's when I joined YouTube. That's not when I started my channel though. I started my channel in 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
When did I start my channel?
What's that? Are you whining again in the chat? Are you whining again? You are, aren't you?
No. I was just saying
Yeah.
that I was saying Lee, but everything that's going on,
Oh, I've had it so hard. Boo-hoo.
I'm trying to say something.
That's how to be a complete asshole. Oh, poor old you, mate. Anybody think you lost a leg? Oh, you did.
Aye, I did.
I'm horrible when I, mate. Hey, just
Hey,
tell me to
maybe
piss
you-
off, mate.
That's all.
You know is that JD's and Letterman, before you go any further, you got to understand we're like brothers. It's all good. And I treat him like the bloke he is, not like the bloke in the wheelchair, all right? So just to let you know, we are pals and brothers, and he can go and shut his mouth occasionally because that's a good idea for him on a lot of occasions. Love you, little bruv.
What do you TV, bro? So I was just saying that with everything that's going on, life's peachy. Not.
What?
It says, with everything that's going on,
Yeah.
life is peachy. Not.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Life's a piece of when you look at it.
Exactly. You're laughing, dancing, singing.
Ah. Oh, that's why I just did that little tiny bit.
Right. So everything's going on.
Let's get carried away.
Yeah.
I did this earlier, but this is the proper version, so. Another song I wrote for my wife.
She's never wanted too much. She's never asked for anything. Not anything at all. But is it asking too much? She's never asked for too much. Yet she deserves it all. She's reaching out her heart, crying for the chance to be free. Spread those wings, take flight, get carried away. Spread those wings, take listening to every word we've ever heard. But you're full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. We're not singing along, but you're still singing your song. Whether you ever gonna learn that everybody knows that you're so full of it, you're full of it. Every word you say, you're full of it, you're full of it. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere. You're on your pilgrimage to see the world. It's been your dream since you were young. At any cost you will not stop this quest, but you're blissfully unaware. Destination nowhere.
Yeah, everything you hear tonight on Radio 1FA, it's back-to-back original tracks, all written by myself. Well, 99.999% of them. There's, you know, collaborations there, but most of the music and all of the production is done by me, aside from one album where I wrote the music and with a friend called John, and we recorded it in my friend's house, because that was before I had a studio, and that's the one with that's like the album Incomplete, and on that one that's where Calm Before the Storm, Blind Conversation, Spirit in the Night, blah blah blah. Yeah.
What LPs Trust and Changing?
Trust and Change is an independent. That's from Eyes. Well, I named what Stag and I were as Eyes on Us. Eyes on Us.
Oh.
So that yeah, rather than because you got ton within that, yeah. There's only now.
Right.
I'll tell you what other ones you got. Hang on. So you've got Trust in Change, yeah. Second Chances, Day by Day, and you got Give Your Love to Me. Just Looking, I sort of, no, not Just Looking really. Love Online. obviously there's only now Ton, the ending track, and basically most of the ones that are written within the time of knowing Stag, apart from because he joined in on the album, that guitaring that you just heard there on Blissfully Unaware, that's Stag playing the guitar on that. But like I said, the music and what John used to do was just play some synth stuff over the top, you know. He wrote a couple of tracks, but he wasn't as big on writing tracks that became vocal tracks. Because to be honest, they didn't suit, a lot of what he wrote didn't really suit my vocal style. So there was only a few here and there that I ended up we ended up making a record out of. And as for buying the album, I have not uploaded one record. I used to have a site for the Newton's Descent stuff, which is the stuff with myself, John, and Stag. I used to have a site that we got #1 at, right? But when my mate John died, I took it all off, right? But I've still got it all on. I've got it all on YouTube. All the albums can be heard on YouTube, but obviously, unless you got an account, you can't download them. But you don't get the best quality like that. I was going to start a Bandcamp, but I'm really not down with their business practices when they've, like YouTube does, they not dox people, but they shadow ban people. Well, they don't do that. They just out and out get rid of your account if they don't agree with your politics or whatever. And I think that's just disgraceful. You know, gone are the days of agreeing to disagree nowadays, and that, you know, if you don't agree with someone now, you just go and burn their car. You know, just pathetic. Yeah, you know, it's a sad world we're living in right now, isn't it? You know, since the pandemic, the COVID thing, you know, since the culling, the attempt at culling humanity, you know, since that.
Yeah, well, I was watching another YouTuber. He's doing in Manchester, and I'm not. Wow, what the hell?
See, see.
It's,
I've got an account on Rumble, but I can't get on with the systems on there. It's not. The thing is with you. The problem is with YouTube that it's so user friendly, right? The people that run it and own it, bunch of arseholes. But the actual site itself is a brilliant platform, and it's a shame they've got to be like that. They seem to be like that, or they've created algorithms that you know, shadow ban you and stuff. Because, like I said, I haven't grown one subscriber. I haven't grown one subscriber since December last year. That basically they took 200 subscribers straight off of me, and said that they were all bots. Even though I spoke to every single person that's ever come into my chat, I've spoken to every single person. So how the bloody hell they can be bots, I've no idea. Yeah, but since they did that, I have not grown one iota. That's why I don't go to Tuba Chat anymore and try and promote myself, because it's just fucking pointless, if you ask. You know, sorry, excuse my language.
It will not belong. It will not belong to certain songs getting played.
Sorry, mate.
I said it will not belong to a certain songs getting played.
What certain song?
Pardon?
Oh yeah, that's not till the end, mate. That's my outro. You know, it's because it's my mantra. You know, and it became a song. The same as someone's name becomes a song, my mantra became a song as well.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Look at time.
What? We've been going for 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Yeah. 2 hours and
we've got another 40 minutes yet, mate.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping my phone can last that long.
Well, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Because it's on 23% of battery. And it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, it's a joke, man. This world is just getting bad. Ain't it?
Yeah, DistroKid, yeah, is the other one, but they want money immediately. Before you've even done anything on that site, they want money immediately. That's why I haven't joined DistroKid. For me, I'm a poor musician who makes no money. YouTube don't help me make any money, right? Because they hold me back, and I'm sure I'd do better if they let me if they actually unbanned me, kind of thing. Because though I'm not banned, I'm hidden. So basically, it looks like I'm going out, but it's only you guys that are already subscribed to me that get any notifications and stuff. It doesn't throw me out there onto the, into people's, when it comes up at the end of a show and you've got choices of videos and that, it doesn't do that, because no one ever, like I said, I've had no one just off the street kind of thing. Everybody that's come has been through Steve Stockton or someone else that sent them here, or a friend of a friend, since December. But even then, it hasn't grown. People have come here, but I think they come, they subscribe, and then when they leave, they unsubscribe. Or I don't know why they do that, but that's how it seems to be. Either that or YouTube is just doing it to me, because like I said, they don't like my politics. Whereas I don't really talk about politics, I just talk about stupid green-haired people,
Well, I don't talk about
and
any.
stupid things that go on in the world that I don't agree with.
Yeah, well, I don't
I'm a
talk
human
about
being,
any.
and I'm entitled. No, it's because I'm a human being. I'm entitled to a bloody opinion.
Well,
And some people. Well, problem is with this platform, right? It seems to be that the people that run it as well are flakes, and they feelings over facts. Those sort of people.
There's a thing called free speech.
Yeah, well, there is a thing called free speech, but not in our country, mate. People get arrested for tweets and sharing tweets, don't forget. So, that has been completely demolished in this country. But in America, you've got the First Amendment, mate.
Well,
So-
see what we didn't hear about a YouTuber down in Manchester,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I'll just say CV, you know who I'm talking about, right? He
Yeah, see,
literally
look,
films.
look, What's that, mate? Sorry, I missed that. I was
He literally
too busy on
films the protesters and all that down in Manchester.
Oh.
You know what ones I'm talking about, right? He literally the police went to his door and tell him that there's a threat on his life because he'll be there, and they hate him. They try and cover his camera and that up, and he's got a bodyguard. It's a joke.
There's loads of people like that, mate. But anyway,
It's
let's
a
get off
good-
that. Let's get back on with the music, mate. Sod all this shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is another one off of the Night Writer collection. When I used to sit here, anybody that doesn't know, who's watching later or whatever, I used to do a show on Tuesday nights called Night Writer. I play on the word of Night Rider, right? Because I'm very 80s orientated, and the stuff I write is very keyboardy, I used to write a track within 2 hours every Tuesday night, didn't I, guys? And a lot of the tracks even come out even quicker than that, But yeah, within 2 hours, I write a track, and every track that you hear from, when I say it's from the Night Writer collection, they were written within 2 hours. This is the groove.
Especially.
Yeah, see, I'm not as keen on a year in the making as you are, Stephen. I don't know why you're so taken by that one, to be honest. Is that just because it's when you was on my show when I was writing it?
No, you know I like that one.
Yeah, but like I said, there's something in it that I need to change, and I just haven't got around to it. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
You get this thing, yeah, you.
I've got the stink eye. I saw, yeah. Yeah, if you've got an input, Lisa, then you know you just use an audio lead. I'm sure whatever phone you've got, you'll be able to get hold of an audio cable. Even if it goes like my one, you'd have to go. I mean, because you'd go out of the headphone socket. If you've got a headphone socket, go out of the headphone socket and into the audio input. But if it's like my phone, the same battery charger thing also goes into an audio cable. It's really weird now. Phones are strange.
I see that somebody's disappeared.
Sorry, mate.
I see that somebody's disappeared.
No, she's there, but she's not there. You know what she's like?
That's what I mean. She's disappeared.
She's the ever disappearing woman, mate.
That's what it says. She's disappeared. Wasn't it terrible?
Yeah. You wore this track out. You wore that track out, did you, Kafida, the night I wrote it? So you went back and listened to it. That's cool.
Good one for her. One for her.
She is the ghosty. You're right. Yeah. Oh,
I shared the
smoke break,
body
I see. Disgusting habit. I gave up two odd years ago now. 2.5 years ago now.
I hate to smell it.
Eh? What's that?
I hate to smell of smoke.
Yeah. Well, you've never smoked, so you wouldn't know.
No,
would you?
the reason I don't like it is because my mum and dad used to smoke constant, and I really like to smell it.
Yeah.
My mum and dad were smokers, so.
Yeah, I think it's silly as well, replacing one smoking thing with another smoking thing. That vape thing's a load of bullshit, mate. Anywho, that's my opinion. It's only my opinion. I don't care what anybody else does. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I just gave up flat blank. That's it, and just sipped water. That's all I did.
Hey,
I didn't even really bother with that too much. I just wanted to give up. I'd wanted to give up for so long. I just gave up. Right, here we go. Let's carry on the music because Judy's doing some yard work. So you know, this is Heart Attack.
From satisfaction, getting everything you need. Always wanting more, but you'll never ever see. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up. Such persuasion for liaison, just where you want to be. Chances come and the chances go, but you're never gonna see. Face to face, back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up. Face to face.
don't wanna be around. Face to face, back to back to back. What's where I'm headed for a heart attack? You pick me up, let me down. I can't help feeling you don't wanna be around anymore,
Bye, Lisa. Hello and bye, Jim.
Bye, Lisa. Bye, Jim.
As I turn my back on you, or rather, they're turning their back on me.
Bet you thought you'd never be caught. Bet you thought I would never know. Bet you thought things were going the way you planned. Bet you thought you had it made behind my back with your dirty shade. Bet you didn't consider the payback day. Bet I knew he gave you a plan. Bet I knew for just how long. Bet the upper hand belongs to me. Bet the justice that waits to be served belongs to you from the things that you heard. Bet the justice that hangs in wait falls upon the adulterer's blade. To dignity I belong. To pride I belong. Self-respect
Cherinator cheesing it right up for us. Eh?
Oh, did you?
As I turn my back on you.
Sorry?
Lee done this backstage once.
Super cheese.
Slowed down.
Courtesy of Cherinator.
He done it very good. I loved it. I think he done it once on the show.
Well, mate,
that?
I'll be going very, very shortly.
Done what on the show, Kafida?
Turn my back on you. Slowed down just a little bit. I remember the music a little bit.
What about it?
Oh, it was good. Really good.
What? I did it live?
You were just, what you call it? Humoring me. I was wondering what it might sound like a little slower. I think you ended up singing it. I'm not sure if you got the music where you wanted it or something.
Bet you thought you'd never be caught. Bet you thought I would never know. Bet you thought things were going the way you planned.
It's devious or something.
Bet you thought you had it made. Behind my back with your dirty shame. Bet you didn't consider the payback day.
You played my game for a long time.
Bet I knew the game you were playing. Bet I knew for just how long. Bet the upper hand belongs to me. Bet the justice that waits to be served belongs to you from the people you hurt. Bet the ground hangs in wait falls upon the adulterer's blade. To dignity I belong. To pride. See, I don't know where that bit goes. Anywho.
You done There's Only Now like that one day too.
Oh yeah, that's easy though.
A little bit.
Can't wait till tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow never comes. Still standing for the future, as if the future is set in stone. Living the moment, the only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion. Breathe in every second, the only time that matters is now. There's only now. There's only now. I do, my hands aren't.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm going to love you and leave you because my battery's literally at 12% now.
All right, mate. No worries. Yeah.
It's about to go.
StreamYard on Google just rips the hell out of your battery.
Yeah, my battery's went from 23 to 12.
Yeah, on a phone, it's no good, mate. It's no good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Internet's buggered, I can't get on, so my phone kind of managed to do it.
All right, mate. Well,
So
you're
guys-
knackered for live streaming then. You won't be able to live stream then.
No. Which is a burger.
Yeah, you kind of don't bother with it really anyway now, do you?
I mean, as it says, hell freezing, so that's why I'm taking a step. I took a big step back.
Hmm.
So hell
right,
freezing.
mate.
Right.
All right, buddy. Will you take
Right.
bloody good care of yourself, me old cocker machete,
Oh.
me old mucker?
I will. And guys, I will see you probably on Saturday. No, actually, no, see you on Saturday because I'll know have internet by then. So,
Well, if you've still got your phone, you can still pop on your phone, can't you? So
aye. So until then, guys,
don't discount it 100%.
Take care of yourself, Chair.
I will. I've got to go and chill out now.
Best
Yeah.
you can.
All right, buddy. I'll catch you later.
If you can't,
take care.
call somebody.
See you later, Brett.
See you later, brother.
Bye.
Love you like gummy bears. Sweet as gummy bear.
Bye.
This chair is reversing, right, Lee?
Yeah. This vehicle is reversing.
Hold on, I'll just
This
ask
vehicle
one thing.
is
You ready?
reversing.
Hey, hold on.
Getting loud sound effects.
Yeah, there's no sound effects, mate.
What
You can't hear it.
happened?
This
Oh.
vehicle is reversing. This vehicle was reversing. Please stand clear.
I think you might be muted, Chair.
No?
It's
No.
just not picking it up. It's knocking it out as soon as it gets loud.
We don't hear a beep.
Yeah, Warren, this wheelchair is reversing. Please stand clear.
Take it away.
You guys will see you after.
All right, see you later, fella.
Beep.
Bye-bye, mate.
Peace.
Love you, Chair.
Here we go, Kafida. Stick with me now, because we're,
Boy.
we got like this
Step
is
to
the
the
last
top?
tune. It's the
Yes,
last
step
tune.
at the top. Okay. Love you.
Last tune, and then we have There's Only Now as our outro. And I'll give my nice thanks to every lovely JDs and Lennon.
It must be tough at the top for you. It must be tough at the top, living the high life. But it's easy to drop all the way from the top. The bottom and all those moves you made, well, they're gonna laugh at you. Are forced to behold the ultimate power in your hands. Are forced to behold the water disaster in your hands. It must be tough at the top for everyone in the green seats. It must be tough at the top, living like a king. The ultimate power. But it's easy to drop all the way from the top. The bottom and all those moves you made, well, they're gonna laugh at you. Are forced to behold the ultimate power in your hands. Are forced to behold the water disaster in your hands. I'm forced to behold the ultimate power. Forced to behold in your hands. I'm forced to behold the water disaster. Forced to behold in your hands. Disaster. I'm forced to behold the ultimate power. Forced to behold in your hands. I'm forced to behold the water disaster. Forced to behold in your hands. Disaster.
Wow. And there's my old studio there, look. My first iteration of First Floor Audio in a tiny little box room. Yeah, and there's me up there with my short hair. See, and there's me gigging there. Yeah, them was the days, eh? Oh, those were the days.
He's made some of the studio props there, like the spaceship. He has a little alien called Alant.
Yeah,
That
I've done
is
a
in
lot-
the
I've done a lot
PC?
of things. I've done a lot of things. I do a lot of things. Let's put it that way. You know. There's me in my band there. Look at me band. There's me there. Look at me short hair. Good looking lad that. Good looking lad that one, eh? Aye. Anywho.
You're so full of it.
I'm full of it. See, now you understand that record, right? Because not only is it laughing about that, but it's laughing at myself as well. I'm laughing at the people that want instant gratification, you know, by doing karaoke down at the local bar or pub, right? And everybody, when they're pissed out of their head, telling them people how great they are. Oh, you should go on X Factor or, you know, whatever, right? So they all rush off to X Factor expecting instant gratification for singing in the fricking shower or on a karaoke. You know, no musicianship, just singing other people's songs. This is why I've got a little bit against doing cover versions. You know, yeah, I mean, we all do it and we've all done it. You know, as musicians, you go out.
He's an old G, a
to
lead
try,
G.
well, to try and get yourself known as an artist. You go out and you do cover versions because it adds familiarity to who you are. But then by doing good cover versions, people then are more likely to accept what you write, because if you do a good cover version and it sounds, you know, good, then people think that when you write your own stuff, then that you obviously know what you're doing, and that they trust that that's fairly good. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. But
He joined.
as for gaining, you know, millions of bucks from it, I'm a little bit against that, just a little bit. I mean, I understand that record companies, when they sell someone, they get them generally to do a cover version of a track that's been popular before, so that they guarantee to sell them. But I don't think that's always the best way forward, you know. Because you're not introducing that artist as them, you're introducing them as someone that does karaoke, you know, someone else's bloody song. So yeah, so Blissfully Unaware is about the glory hunters and the people like myself that grew up with delusions of grandeur, thinking that the world was a
Yeah,
different
like those
place.
television shows he despises because he knows the BS behind the
Well, I know all the bullshit behind it all.
magic and mirrors, smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Total
You know,
BS. It's all for TV.
These
All for
talent
clicks and
contests are about, well, they're
views.
about, the talent contests are about pointing and laughing at all the idiots. That's why they let a load of idiots on there, so they can point and laugh at them, right? So that, because it's basically, it's the old school thing of the Colosseum. You've got your heroes and you've got your villains, and you've got, you know, you've got all of it, your comic relief and stuff, right? So and it's not about the people that are trying to gain a career in the music industry. It's about the people that are running the show and about the TV channel. That's all it's about. It has nothing to do with, they couldn't give two shits. And like I said, this £1 million contract, it isn't a £1 million contract at all. Because for a start, the guy that, Simon Cowell, for instance, who's offering the £1 million contract, he owns the studio. So it costs him fucking nothing. Nothing at all. You know? And all that money gets sucked straight back up. He takes that money back, basically, but it's advertisement money, promotional money, you know. And he pays himself for the studio time and pays the engineer. It's just all bullshit anyway. And it's all about their greatness, you know what I mean? It's all about how great Simon Cowell is. Well, coming from someone that started off by dressing up as a dog, you know, one of these caricatures. But
You joined YouTube almost 16 years ago, July 18th, 2009. You are 41 views away from 108K views.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, well, the bands I've been in were basically duos and trios, right? But it was just I've sung with loads of other, you know, bands in my life when I was younger and stuff. But the bands that I actually ran, sort of thing, it's just the 80s thing, you know. I always did the 80s thing, Hanging AZ. So, you know. But it was cool. Kick Liquid did really well. I mean, there's a load of records from Kick Liquid on my channel. If you look in playlists, there's a Kick Liquid playlist. Put that on. That's basically the kind of stuff that we were doing. It was quite a range of sort of styles again. You know, very eclectic sort of styles. But
I was making something for you one day, and I thought about putting the year 1984 on it, just that number being at me, you know. And he was like, that was my year, man. That's my year.
Well, that's the year I left school.
To pursue
So anyway, Kafida, say your piece, mate, and let's get this road on the show.
So 10 comments tonight, and you'll do an extra hour next week or Saturday.
What?
What?
Don't bribe people like that, no.
Hey,
Because I'll still do the goal. Otherwise, I can't do the goal, can I? That goal's my little tiny bunts that I get.
well,
little
just
bump.
general PayPals. But
Mate,
well,
how many gigs can you go to? How many gigs or clubs can you go to, right, where you only pay the band a tenner
right.
or the vocalist a tenner? Don't forget,
Yeah,
I'm a
'cause your
musician.
minimum-
I'm a musician as well. I don't just stand there doing
Bucks.
karaoke, singing to my backing tracks. You know what I mean? I actually play it as well. So I actually work. You know.
You know that thing I
I
messaged
don't
you
think
about?
you could have never have hired me. You could have never have hired me. I'm not being funny. You could have never have hired me for less than £370. So
You should really do that thing I messaged you about.
what's that?
The thing I messaged you about. You should
Oh,
really
yeah,
do that.
yeah. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it.
I
don't
mean,
know I don't know if I can bump it into the key that I need it in for me, but
you just have to feel that emotion, man, and go for gusto. Give it gusto, and you can do it.
Butterfly Girl, everybody always
Oh,
forgets
chill.
comments. The only people that usually comment is Kafida and
D-Rock,
D-Rock.
but he's slipping.
Yeah, but like I said, I just give up on. I give up on trying to chase numbers.
We
I
understand,
give up
D-Rock.
on all that. I just do my show now and just hope for the best. Like I said, the show don't grow anyway, so it must
D-Rock
be
can't
either-
be bothered.
Well, it's either that the algorithm that YouTube have invented
The algorithm.
picks up
Algorithm.
words that it doesn't
Gloria
like,
Stefan.
and then stops you from being pushed out there, right? Either that, or there's some blue-haired weirdo, right, that just has taken a dislike to my show and is a programmer or whatever, and they
Yeah, who sounds like this? And I got called a sir today.
yeah. I got called a sir today. It's obvious I'm a girl.
Pigtails and
I got
lipstick.
the long
I'm
hair.
a woman.
I got the long hair. I'm obviously a woman.
Now, of course, no disrespect to people who really live this way. We're talking about those people who are imposters just to try to take a peek at women in the bathroom
Yeah,
by saying they're a damn woman.
That's
No.
called autogynephiles, and what they are is people
Yeah.
that just get off.
Look at guy
on
those
a-
Daisy Dukes with that purse. That man, a kid's dad tore him a new bleep hole. I mean, he deserved it. He's like, I'm a woman, dude. He called him out for what he was.
I get called sir when I've got a cold. Okay, ma'am. Anywho, Kafida,
Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. It's all right, Chicky. Calm down. 11 GMT. First floor audio. Come back and see Lee. He'll play you a tune or two.
thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, all right. And do leave a comment on anything you want. A song title, idea for the show, an idea for not the show, like have crazy women on.
Right, Kafida, wave
Whatever.
ta-ta. Wave
Your
ta-ta
favorite
to
song,
the lovely
ta-ta.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ta-ta.
Right.
Really good night.
Love you too. See you later, babe. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for spending your time here. Thanks very much for all the lovely donations that kept us going for that extra hour. And I've got to get up early tomorrow again as well. But hey, you know, that's life. But not as we know it, Jim. So thanks to all the moderators. Thanks very much to the beautiful, wonderful members. I appreciate you here, you know, big time. And thank you very much to the lurkers and everybody hanging out in white. You know you are. I don't even know if you're allowed to say that. Look, there's white writing in the chat. Oh my God, racist! It's not enough diversity in the chat. Come on, sort it out. Right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And as I always say, live in the moment, because the only time that matters is now. There's only now. Peace and love. See you later, guys.
Can't wait till tomorrow. Though tomorrow
the only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion.